Hi everyone, based on the recent shifts, you need to know some important formulae and concepts before going to the exam. Let us discuss those. First of all, you need to know arithmetic mean greater than or equals to geometric mean greater than or equals to harmonic mean. You need to know this identity for some problems. So in order to solve those problems, you need to know the formulas of arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean, right? So for two variables a and b, arithmetic mean is nothing but a plus b divided by 2 and geometric mean is nothing but square root of ab. Harmonic mean is nothing but 2 divided by 1 by a plus 1 by b. Okay, and you also need to know the relation between arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean, which is geometric mean whole square equals arithmetic mean multiplied with harmonic mean. So remember this formula and this identity. Okay. Next, you also need to know how to solve effective percentage fast. See, if the given like product is increased by 30% and again decreased by 20%, you need to know how to solve effective percentage. So for this, for two values, for example, for two values a and b, we have a formula like a plus b plus a times b divided by 100. So for increase you will take positive, for decrease you will take negative. See, let's say 30% is increase, so plus 30, and again 20% is decrease, minus 20 plus a into b. So a 30% increase plus 30 multiplied with 20% decrease minus 20 divided by 100. See, 30 minus 20, 10, 10 minus 6, which is 4% is your effective percentage. Okay, so for two variables a plus b plus ab by 100 is your formula. For three variables a, b, c, the effective percentage formula is a plus b plus c plus ab plus bc plus ac divided by 100 plus abc by 10,000. Okay, for three variables you need to remember this formula, or you can do by successive. See, first of all do ab effective percentage using this formula and you will get an answer like, with that answer you do the effective percentage for c. So you need to remember this complete formula. And next you need to know the formula of market price by cost price equals 100 plus profit divided by 100 minus discount. This is for profit scenario. Okay, for loss scenario same, market price by cost price equals 100 minus loss divided by 100 minus discount. Okay, this is for loss scenario. You need to remember these formulas because these are very important formulas. Okay, and the next in profit, loss and discount, you need to know how to find discount percentage for free articles. Like they say like buy 3 get 2 free. So if they give this kind of statements, you need to know how to find the discount percentage, right? The formula is number of free articles given by total articles multiplied with 100. See here, number of free articles here, get 2 free, so 2, total articles 3 plus 2, 5 multiplied by 100. See, 1 by 100 by 5, 20, so 2 times, so 40% is your discount here. Okay, you need to remember this discount percentage for free articles also. And also dishonest shopkeeper. Okay, dishonest shopkeeper profit percentage, how you will find? Simply error weight divided by given weight multiplied with 100. So for example, he has to give 1000 grams, but the dishonest shopkeeper gives just 900 grams. So here profit percentage how much? Error how much here? 1000 grams he has to give, but he given 900 grams. The difference here 100 grams is our error. So 100 divided by how much is given? 900 multiplied with 100. This is the profit percentage here. Okay, and next you need to know the time and work here. So simply everybody knows this basic formula, work equals time multiplied with efficiency, right? So most of the problems you will solve by this formula. But see, for example, let's say we P and Q, two people, and their time is given as P can do a work in, let's say, A days, Q can be in B days. If they work together, how much time will be required? So if they work together, the time taken is AB divided by A plus B for two people. Okay, you need to you can also remember this formula, or you can solve by normal method. Both are easy only, but if the values are easy, try to remember this formula, AB by A plus B. If they work together, for if there are three people like A, B, C, okay, if there are three people, then the formula is ABC divided by AB plus BC plus AC. Okay, try to remember. This is for two people who work together, and this is for three people who work together. And also, if you okay to remember, try to remember this 18 km per hour equals 5 meter per second, because this will be super helpful in solving time, speed and distance problems. Say here, if you know 18 km per hour is 5 meter per second. So for example, in the question, if they given 72 km per hour and options if they give meter per second, you can simply say that 18 and 72. 18 72 is nothing but 4 times, right? So similarly 5 times 4, so 72 km per hour is nothing but 20 meter per second. Okay, try to remember this, 18 km per hour is 5 meter per second. And one more is a small concept. See, for example, there are two stations here, station P, station Q, and there are two trains, train A and train B. Train A is moving towards station Q and train B is moving towards station P. And let's say train A speed is S1 and train B speed is S2. If they are moving in opposite direction, they will meet at some other point, right? So from the crossing point to reach the Q station, A takes, let's say, T1 time. From the crossing point, B takes T2 time from the crossing point to the reach the station A. Now in the question they will give like S1, T2, T1, they asked us to find S2, means in these 4 variables they will give 3 variables to you and you will find the remaining variable. So the relation between these 3 speeds and time is nothing but S1 by S2 equals square root of T2 by T1. Try to remember, okay? And for example, if they ask what is the time they meet at the crossing point, means at what time they will meet at the crossing point, simply time equals square root of T1 multiplied with T2. If they ask the distance between two stations, P and Q distance, simply distance equals sum of the speeds S1 plus S2 multiplied with time they cross each other multiplied with T. Okay, try to remember these formulas. And in simple interest term, you will know basic formula, simple interest equals principal rate of interest multiplied with time, or most of the people remember like simple interest equals PRT divided by 100. Okay, but you need to remember two formulas is compound interest, means difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years. So what is the formula here? P times R by 100 whole square. Okay, this is the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years, and also compound interest and simple interest difference for 3 years formula. Try to remember P times R by 100 whole square multiplied with 3 plus R by 100. Okay, try to remember this, these two formulas in compound interest, because compound interest formula, you know, most of the people who don't use compound interest for solving the compound interest, but these formulas will be super useful. Try to remember those. And when it comes to algebra, try to remember these formulas. X plus 1 whole cube, which is x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1, and also remember x minus 1 whole cube, which is x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 1, because these will be useful. And main importantly in algebra, you need to remember the formula, which is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc equals a plus b plus c multiplied with a square plus b square plus c square minus of ab plus bc plus ac. Okay, try to remember this formula, but with this formula we can get more formulas. See this section, a square plus b square plus c square minus a, this is nothing but 1 by 2 multiplied with a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. So then we will get a new formula like a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc equals a plus b plus c multiplied with 1 by 2 a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. Okay, try to remember. And if in the question, if they give like a b c value, let's say for example 10, and ab plus bc plus ac value sum 30, if they ask you to find a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, then you need to remember the formula. Same, a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc equals a plus b plus c multiplied with a plus b plus c whole square minus 3 times of ab plus bc plus ac. Okay, if in question, if they give you in the form of a square plus b square plus c square value, let's say 20, and a plus b plus c, if they given 10 value, if they ask you to find a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, then the formula is, here I will write a plus b plus c multiplied with 1 by 2 3 times of a square plus b square plus c square minus a plus b plus c whole square. Okay, try to remember these all formulas, because for every formula the value you need to find is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. So this formula and this formula and this formula, try to remember all these formulas. Okay, and mainly one more thing you need to remember in algebra is, if x plus 1 by x is, let's say p, they asked you to find x square plus 1 by x square, which is p square minus 2. Similarly, x minus 1 by x, if they given p, you need to know x square plus 1 by x square value, which is p square plus 2. Similarly, if you know, if they given x plus 1 by x value is p, you need to know x cube plus 1 by x cube value, which is p cube minus 3p. Also, if they give x minus 1 by x equals to p, you need to know x cube minus 1 by x cube value, which is p cube plus 3p. These are the most important formulas you need to definitely remember. And also, if they give like x plus 1 by x is equals to p, if they ask you to find x minus 1 by x, simply plus or minus square root of k square minus 4. If you want minus, you will get in the root minus. Similarly, if they given x minus 1 by x value p, you need to find x plus 1 by x, same, plus or minus square root of k square. Here you want plus, so k square plus 4. These are the very important formulas, because they are definitely going to ask. Okay, try to remember those. And one more is proportions. So you also need to remember the proportions here. Why? Because for example, in question they will ask like they'll give 3 values A, B, C. They'll ask you to find the fourth proportion. Simply, fourth proportion formula is BC divided by A. Okay. They'll give 2 values A and B. They'll ask you to find third proportion. Simply, square of this B square divided by A. They'll give again 2 values. They ask you to find mean proportion. Simply square root of AB. Okay. Try to remember fourth proportional, third proportional and mean proportionals. Okay. And if you know these formulas, maybe you know x power 5 plus 1 by x power 5, how to find? Simply x square plus 1 by x square multiply with x cube plus 1 by x cube and subtract x plus 1 by x. Okay. Here they give an odd number, so 2 consecutive numbers, 2 plus 3. So for example, if they find 1 by x power 7 x plus 2 consecutive numbers, if they give 7, sum is 3 and 4, right? So x cube plus 1 by x cube, x power 4 plus 1, same, x plus 1 by x. Okay. You need to know. So if they given like this, ax plus 1 by bx equals k, then what is the value of ax square plus 1 by bx whole square value? Simply, there we'll do k square minus 2, right? Similarly, k square 2 multiplied a 1 by b. So a multiplied with 1 by b. Try to remember this formula. Similarly, ax minus 1 by bx value, if they given k here, same, if they ask ax square plus 1 by bx whole square, k square plus 2, right? So k square plus 2 multiplied with a 1 by b, a multiplied with 1 by b. Try to remember those formulas. And in trigonometry, mostly they are asking like, if two angles sum is 90 degrees, so what are the relations you need to remember? Simply sine square a plus sine square b equals 1 and cos square a plus cos square b equals 1. And other identities you need to remember, secant square a minus cot square b equals 1 or secant square b minus cot square a equals 1. This identity. And one more identity, cosecant square b minus tan square a equals 1 or cosecant square a minus tan square b equals 1. Try to remember these formulas because it might be useful. And one more thing, tan theta plus cot theta whole square is nothing but, remember this, secant square a plus cosecant square a or equals secant square a multiplied with cosecant square a. Okay. Try to remember this formula, don't forget it. And simply this sine power 4 theta plus cos power 4 theta value, which is 1 minus 2 sine square theta cos square theta, and also sine power 6 theta plus cos power 6 theta value, which is 1 minus 3 sine square theta cos square theta. Okay. Try to remember those also. And mainly recently they asked, based on this formula, sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta equals 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta. Okay. Try to remember this formula. And one more thing, same formula like cos theta divided by 1 minus sin theta equals 1 plus sin theta divided by cos theta. So try to remember this formula also. And recently they asked heights and distances. See here, remember this diagram. If they given 30 degrees, so the perpendicular base and hypotenuse are ratios 1 ratio, root 3 ratio and 2 ratio. Okay. For example, if they given here 45 degrees, perpendicular 1 ratio, base 1 ratio, hypotenuse root 2 ratio. If they given like 60 degrees here, similarly perpendicular root 3 ratio, base 1 ratio and hypotenuse 2 ratios. So remember this module, okay? Perpendicular root 3 ratio, base 1 ratio and height 2 ratio. And one more thing is, let's say for example this is the building and the perspective is from here is beta and here is, let's say, alpha, and the distance from alpha means from this point is A, from this point here. If they say alpha and beta are complementary, means if they say alpha beta 90 degrees, okay, if they ask you to find the height of the tower, simply h square equals AB. Try to remember this. So not only this case, in this case also same, in this case also, if here is alpha and here is beta, and if the distance is here is A and distance is here is B, if they say alpha and beta are complementary, means sum is 90 degrees, if they ask height of the tower, simply h square equals AB. Okay, try to remember those scenarios. And one more thing, you need to know the properties when three sides A, B, C makes the triangle. First property, try to remember, sum of two sides is always greater than the third side, okay? And also difference of two sides is always less than the third side. So I'll say one thing, see A, B, C are three sides of a triangle, then let's say for example A minus B, difference of the two sides should be less than the third side and sum of the two sides must be greater than the third side, okay? Try to remember this relation, means remaining relations also will be in the same mode. And one more thing is, for congruency, what are the properties? Only SSS congruency, SAS congruency, ASA congruency, AAS congruency and RHS congruency. These are the congruencies only make two triangles congruent triangles. Not, they will not be AAA congruency will not make two congruencies. Remember, try to remember this, okay? And for similar triangles, you need to remember the congruencies SSS, SAS and AAA congruency. In congruent triangles you will not find the property AAA congruency, but in similar triangles you will find the AAA congruency or AA congruency, okay? Try to remember that. And one more thing, in triangles try to remember this if it's possible. Say for example orthocenter is nothing but point of interest of perpendicular slide. So let's say this is perpendicular and this is a perpendicular and this is a perpendicular. In a triangle ABC, if they given this value, if this is theta, if they ask to find this value, point of intersection of perpendicular is nothing but orthocenter, right? Orthocenter. So if they ask you to find this value, this angle is nothing but 180 minus theta. So theta means this angle plus this angle is 180 degrees, okay? Try to remember that point in orthocenter case, okay? In orthocenter case. In circumcenter case, so if this is a triangle and this is a circle, in this case if this is a circumcenter, if this is theta, this is 2 theta. Try to remember in circumcircle and this is circumcenter. So in the circumcenter scenario, try to remember if this is theta, this is 2 theta, okay? And in circle is nothing but point of intersection of angular bisectors, right? So point of intersection angular bisectors in this case scenario. In center, if this is theta, this is 90 plus theta divided by 2. In orthocenter, these two sum is 180. In circumcenter, if this is theta, this is 2 theta. In ortho, in what is this? In center, if this is theta, this is 90 plus theta by 2. Try to remember. And one more thing, in equilateral triangle, okay, if A is the side of an equilateral triangle, in radius what is and circumradius what is? So in radius is nothing but A by 2 root 3, circumradius is nothing but A by root 3. Try to remember, in radius A by 2 root 3, circumradius A by 2 root 3. And also sector formulas, remember it's also important, means in a circle, let's say for example this is a sector with an angle theta, and these are the sides, and this is the length of the arc, this let it be L. So length of the arc, this length of the arc is nothing but L equals theta by 360 multiplied with 2 pi r. Remember, if this is a sector and these are the radius and this is the angle theta, and if you want this length of the arc, length is nothing but theta by 360 2 pi r. If you want this area of this sector, okay, this area of the sector, if you want, area equals theta by 360 multiplied with pi r square. Try to remember, this is the length of the sector and this is the area of the sector. And in circles, for example, let it be this is a circle and this is a chord and this is a center. So in center, we know that if in center, if you make 2 theta in on the major segment, you will take theta, right? So at any point on the major segment, you will make theta only. Here, sorry, theta only, means I will draw clearly. So if this is chord and this is a center, if this is 2 theta, with this chord makes angle same on every major segment, okay. So in center it will make 2 theta and half the angle it will make on major segment. Try to remember this concept. And one more thing, same, if this is a chord and this is a chord, and if it makes 2 theta here, and if there is a tangent here, okay, if there is a tangent here, so the angle made with the chord and the tangent is nothing but theta. Try to remember theta, okay. And one more thing here, if there are 2 circles here, okay, 2 circles, radius one is r1 and let it be r2, and the distance between centers is d. If they ask direct common tangent length, this is L, this is the direct common tangent. Direct common tangent formula, simply square root of distance between square d square minus r minus, means sorry, r1 minus r2 whole square, okay. This is the direct common tangent formula. Try to remember. So similarly, if they ask like, if the 2 circles touch each other, if the 2 circles is touch each other, distance is nothing but r1 and r2 only, right? Then direct common tangent, simply you can write square root of 2 capital R small r, means if this is capital R and this is small r, direct common tangent length is 2 square root of capital R and small r. Similarly, in 2 triangles, if you want to find the transverse common tangent length, so transverse common tangent formula is nothing but t square minus r1 plus r2 whole square, okay. Try to remember this. When 2 circles touch each other, there will be no common transverse tangent, so length of the transverse common tangent when 2 circles touch each other is 0, okay. And try to remember a small concept, no need to remember. Similarly, which is formula for cone. Lateral surface area of cone is nothing but pi RL. Total surface area is nothing but pi R L plus R, which is total surface area. This is lateral surface area, and lateral surface area or curved surface area, both are same, pi RL only. This is the total surface area, pi R into L plus R, and volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi R square H. This is the volume of the cone. Okay, try to remember. So you know, I hope you already know, if this is L, this is H, and this is R, L square equals H square plus R square. Okay, try to remember. And one more thing, volume of cube is a cube, lateral surface area of a cube is 4a square, total surface area of cube is 6a square. Okay, this is for cube. Okay, this is volume, this is lateral surface area, and this is total surface area. And one more thing you need to remember is cylinder formulas. Okay, lateral surface area of cylinder formula is 2 pi RH. Lateral surface area or curved surface area, both are same. So 2 pi RH. Total surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi R H plus R. Try to remember. And volume of a cylinder is pi R square H. And I hope you already know sphere. Sphere, both curved surface area or total surface area or lateral surface area, everything is same, which is 4 pi R square. So volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi R cube. Okay, try to remember. And for hemisphere, you will be different. Hemisphere, curved surface area is 2 pi R square, total surface area is 3 pi R square, and volume is 2 by 3 pi R cube. Okay, and one important one I forgot to say here. See, in race problems, okay, if two people are running in same directions or opposite direction, okay, when will they meet for the first time? Simply remember, when will they meet for the first time? Length of the track, let it be L, L divided by relative speed. If they travel in opposite direction, relative speed is plus. If they travel in same direction, relative speed is minus. This is the formula for when they meet for the first time. So when will they meet for the starting point again? Means after running, when will they meet again the starting point? Try to remember, length of the track divided by HF of speeds. HF of speeds, okay, these two. And one more, distinct points. So what are the distinct points they'll meet? Simply relative speed divided by HF of speeds. Okay, if you remember these formulas, you will rock the exam. So that's all for the guys. Try to remember all these formulas. So all the best for your exam. See you in the next video. Jai Hind.